were to ask you, give me like a brief synopsis of what God is according to your belief as an Orthodox Christian, what would you say?
Okay, so God is the absolute essence, unlike all creation in the world.
Absolute essence. What do you mean by that?
So, absolute essence. What do I mean by that? That's a good question.
Yeah.
So, it is the power. The creator of all. Okay.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
Is that it? He's just a creator?
Yeah, he's the creator of all, unlike all the creation, and he reveals himself as Triune God.
Where is that in the Bible?
Where does he reveal himself in the Bible
As a triune God.
Triune God?
Or where did anyone worship him as a triune God in the Bible? Because you see, when I give you a synopsis of what God is in Islam, I said it's from the 112th chapter of the Quran. Yes, and it's only like 4 verses, and Allah, without any ambiguity, he says who he is, he identifies who he is, and it's very clear, very concise, and to the point. That even a child will understand it, even a grown man, whether educated or uneducated, literate or illiterate, everyone understands the simplicity of the message of who God is in Islam.
It's simple.
No, I said simplicity of the message of Islam in that sense. You don't need to be like holding a PhD degree to understand what God reveals to us about himself.
Okay. So
when you say triune God, where is that in the Bible?
So first of all, in Matthew, I don't remember exactly what books are, it says, "Go and preach to the world in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit."
Yeah. How does that mean triune?
Okay, how does it mean triune? So basically,
why can't it be tritheism or 3 gods? Why does it have to be 3 as a unity?
Because his essence is one. His oneness.
Where is that in the Bible? The essence of one God is in 3 persons. Where does it say that?
Why should it say?
Because that's what you're claiming.
Words? Yeah, but it
doesn't need to be same words, my friend. It doesn't need to be same words. At least the concept should be there, right?
Yeah. That's
okay. So where is the concept in the Bible of God being 3 persons in one?
Throughout the Bible.
Throughout the Bible, Old Testament, New Testament, no problem.
In the Old Testament, it's quite ambiguous. God doesn't show himself fully as in the New Testament.
Okay, so bring it from the New Testament then. Where does it say God is 3 persons in one being? Something like that.
So exactly.
No, I said, look, I've said the second time now. Bring me something closer as a concept, not exact same words. But this is what you're claiming. At least your claim should be substantiated from the Bible.
So